I had an album come out on, oh God, I just interrupted there, my bad. Did I interrupt?
Where is Gavin? No. Okay. It's all you. This is all white noise. Yeah.
I had an album come out on September 30th called No Bad Days, and I met Heather through a mutual friend named Zach. I played at Zach's house, and Zach knew I was in Nashville and said, "Man, when you're in Nashville, here's my friend Heather's number. You should give her a ring if you got a spare moment." And I did. I think via text. You know, we don't make phone calls. It's not 2011. We do text messages. And Heather knew a little bit about me through Zach, and Heather said was kind enough to not only say send me your new album, but she actually listened to it, which is rare and awesome. And she liked some of the songs, and I've written some of the songs with some of the folks she knows and/or the people that she writes with. And this is probably no, it's not probably. I'm not going to PC this. This is definitely the coolest song I've been a part of writing. And I want to take a minute and a half to set it up the right way, not to bore y'all with monologue, but I know all of us feel the same way on this. A quick backstory on me. I'm from Alabama. I made the Dallas Mavericks in 2004, the same day Steve Nash was traded. I played basketball at Alabama, and I made the Mavericks through the back roads as a free agent. They drafted Devin Harris, and they picked me up as the backup. And it was my dream always in life. I played college ball, and my dream was always to play pro ball. And it was a real cool feeling to call my mom and dad that day and said I made the team and earned it. And anyhow, 3 months into my career, I had a really rare injury, and long story short, that led to a diagnosis of leukemia. And by the time they found it, it was 84% in my bloodstream. They had to drug induce me into a coma. It was all dark. I was in a coma for 2.5 months. But the first thing I remember when I woke up, my mom had painted put up all kind of encouraging quotes and Bible verses in the hospital room. And the one that was right in front of me was Proverbs 17:22. It says, "A cheerful heart is good medicine to the soul, and a downcast spirit dries up the bones." That's very much how my dad and stepmom and my mom are. They're pretty happy people. Woo! Hypocrite warning, the Johnstons are jackasses sometimes, so this is not a perfect speech. But as I battled leukemia on and off, I've had a few relapses, and I had a bone marrow transplant in February of 2008 from an anonymous donor because I didn't have a perfect match with my half-sister, and I got to meet my donor. And that's why I wear this guitar strap that says "Be the Match," because that's the managing entity that connects donors to patients. And it was one of the most powerful experience to see my mom embrace him and thank him for help saving her son's life was a moment I'll never forget. And as a songwriter, Maren and Heather will vouch for this. You try to write stuff that you're a part of, both in authenticity, creativeness, and all that stuff. And so, as I was on a songwriting retreat, the name of the beach house was called No Bad Days. That was the theme down there. And most would say, Ray, if it has 21 bedrooms and it's on 3.5 acres in Cabo, of course there are no bad days, and I would totally agree with you. But there was a lot deeper meaning to that. And for the guy that owns the house that lets us go down and write songs there, seed planted, by the way, all right? We thought instead of giving him a gift, we'd try to write him an anthem for his beach house. And so there were 6 writers on this writing retreat, and we decided to abandon the traditional writing session and all get down together around the kitchen table and try to write the owner of this house an anthem. And this is what we came up with, and it so much reminded me of the journey I've been through since 2004. And all's good news, and in January I've been in remission for 5 years, so everything is all good. And this song is currently number 43 on the Texas music charts, which reminds me of the scene in Meet the Parents where they're like, "I didn't know they give awards for 9th place, Greg." But hopefully in 2 or 3 months it'll be up there in the top. So anyhow, I'll play the song, but I wanted to set that up because it's kind of cool. All right. Y'all catch the hook, y'all sing along out there. They sounded good last night. My notes will not be the high C like that. There's a farmer in a wheat field. He's praying for rain. There's a mother in mourning and a child that's in pain. They're suffering in hard times when you're down on your luck. It ain't in the falling, it's in getting back up. As long as your heart's beating, there's no bad days. You got something to believe in. There's no bad days. days. As long as you're breathing, dreaming, seeking, make no mistake. As long as you're breathing, there's no bad days. The sun just ain't shining and there's no end in sight. You have faith in the shadow that you'll find the light. It's amazing of you when you're down on your knees. You may not get what you want, but you get what you need. As long as your heart's beating, there's no bad days. You got something to believe in, there's no bad days. As long as you're dreaming, reaching, seeking, make no mistake. As long as you're breathing, there's no bad days. But as long as you're breathing, there's no bad days. I will test y'all here, okay? As long as your heart's beating, there's no bad days.
No bad days.
You got something to believe in.
No bad days.
As long as you're dreaming,
No bad days.
but as long as you're breathing,
There's no bad days.
but as long as you're breathing,
No bad days, baby. There's no bad days.
yeah. Thank you all.
God, what an incredible story. I don't know how I'm going to play this now.